Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2, Mortal Empires, and part 10 of my Sisters of Twilight playthrough. We're fighting the sunburnt beastmen. Look at these guys. They've been out in the sun too long. No sun. Use sun cream, people. Right? Look after your skin. These guys didn't. Look what happened to them. They look like British tourists gone to Magaluf, and they've been there for like 2 days and done nothing but drink beer and take their shirts off. Okay, the cycle's down. That's the only real problem, because you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. In fact, you can kill about 4, maybe 5 in a row, which is bad. So we'll deal with them. I mean, this battle should be over fairly quickly. Chaos Warhounds. Yep. Taking a face full of arrows. That's not good for them. We've got E and B on the flank. Take out the Minotaurs. Of course, the Minotaurs are the main issue in Beastmen armies because they're so killy. But Ian doesn't give a shit. So Ian's going to tank them. And then his Way Watchers that have been spawned in are going to shoot them in the back. And off they go. Talking of off they go, it looks like the vast majority of the enemy army has broken, is now running away, and of course, because these guys retreated beforehand, the army will be dead regardless. So we lost no one. Fair enough. Okay, good. They're dead. I wanted them dead because, say, don't like beastmen. If they get away, oh, they're a pain in the ass, they really are. Oh, nightmare. Okay, we'll grab that one. I think we're pushing them back, aren't we? It's looking pretty good. We can get high among the boughs. Oh, that sounds good. Some more speed. Campaign movement range on top of speed as well. Love that speed. Upkeep reduction here. I mean, it's all good. It's all... Oh, it's just all good. You can't go wrong with it. Fantastic. Okay, let us... I don't know, hinder replenishment. Sure, whatever. Done. Oh, you've got 2 skill points. Delenn. Ian, on the other hand, can get a deadly onslaught. Good for him. And the lovely Ariel. I'm tempted to get some Sisters of Thorn. I really am. The other thing I'm slightly tempted by is maybe putting Orion and Ariel together and just going full cav. Just all the cav. I don't know if I have the money for that, but you know, the dream. Am I right? I think I'm going to go Forest Calling.
The Sisters of Twilight.
And let's get some obsidian. Let's do that. Right, we know there's some Skaven under there, but we have managed to push them back. And it looks like...
Son of
right, can we... Okay, good. That was not... I was expecting a little bit more, but... That's what I can use my goddamn world roots, can't I? I keep forgetting I have that. Zelda. Ah, Zelda, you can do your little sword thing, can't you? This is going to drive people insane, isn't it? I'm going to give you a great stag, like you have that horse, Epona. I could give you a horse, but I'm going to give you a stag because that's cooler. It's just better, isn't it? To be honest. Hunter's Vault. Yeah, let's grab one of those bad boys. And it's okay. So we're at, what's that? 52. And down here we've got a big fatty boy being near us. I don't like that. I don't like the big fatty boy being near us, but there's not much we can do about that. So for the moment, he gets to live. So I guess that's fine. And then over here, how's the Oak of Ages doing? 3, 4. Actually, you know what? Doing very well there. A little bit faster than I thought. I'm a little bit worried because this campaign's supposed to take us up to the DLC. At this rate, won't be doing that. It's fine. Right, Daddy, you're going over there. And we're going to get a new Glade Captain. One who isn't awful. So... You look like Clouds.
Let the hunt begin.
So you're Clouds. Off of... That's not how you spell off, is it? No, that's 2 F's. Off of Final Fantasy VII. There we go.
Kernus, guide my hand.
You've got a big sword. So I've heard. So the fan fiction would have us believe. Not that I've read any. I don't have an extensive library stashed under the bed or anything like that. Don't look.
Defend against these rats.
So, do we want upkeep for all units? Or Yeah, we're getting up a few more units. And more money from... Oh, look, I've got 7k! Suddenly the money comes rolling in.
Can I offer assistance?
Yes, you can go and deal with whatever. I think this is it Skaven or something? You can have more Earth's Blood. Is it rats? Right, the Skaven cannot tunnel into Ulthuan, but they are devious and adaptable creatures. Clan Morda has paid a force of Druid course. Right, so we can face a weaker foe in battle. We attack the Clan Morda thingies. Or we can get Snipeful missile units. Which is fine. But it's only really useful if they're hidden. So I'm going to attack the monsters, to be honest. And I mean, it is a lot of monsters, but I'm just... We've fought quite a lot of Skaven recently, so I think I'm okay doing that. And taking more money. And the Skaven are dead. Shame. Let us... Yeah, we're going to go piercing shots. If that's Trace, it must be Trace, mustn't it? Are they running away?
Lord of Athelloren.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We'll be alright. Don't worry about it. Okay, up to 60s. Oh, this is going well. A little bit too well. What I need to do
Twin defenders of the glades
is kill some ratties.
All hail Kurnos.
All hail Kurnos.
inseparable.
Okay, we're going to come over here because what I want to do is take this and also the Twisted Glade. So we can control a port and get some
Let the hunt begin.
trade. So what I need to do is I need...
Captain present.
I will go.
I need... don't you dare run into each other. Okay, good. There was a bit of probably traffic lights or something. That's fine. So we need to just keep an eye out for advancing Skaven armies so we can deal with them when they arrive. And they will be arriving at some point. Now, the war between the Lizard Men and the High Elves is going to consume a lot of their resources. Grimgor is dead. And Malekith is dead. Tretch is my main opposition at this point. And to be honest, just punching him in the face isn't really required. But, you know, I could always do with a little port, couldn't I? A little bit of extra trade would be good. So that'd be nice. Missile resistance for all elves. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And, oh, we could upgrade you to the max rank, couldn't we? Because that jumps from 800, so that's another 200 on top of what we would normally get. But we do need the growth for that as well. Okay, let's... I mean, this is going to take 14 turns, so we may as well spend the money to do that now. Because then at least it will be done in 14 turns. It takes a long time to upgrade these buildings, doesn't it? Okay, have they... Nope, they're really invading my personal space. We do have knowledge of the ancestors, though. So that's nice. And Balloon Girl has ranked up. Good for her.
Lord of the Glade.
Oh, of course I can't underway on Ulthuan, can I? Because there's holes in the bottom, which doesn't make sense. But it's so you can't underway. But that's fine.
Starting out.
Because we use the deep roots, but you know, far be it from me to point such things out. Right, okay, we want to get Cloud off of Final Fantasy VII up here.
Captain reporting.
You're going to come over here.
So impatient.
We've been killing a lot of people, whichever the evil twin.
Following your orders.
So, you know, chill out. You've had lots of time to kill people. Just chill the fuck out, all right?
Sworn might.
I could get rid of this, but it costs a lot of money and doesn't really seem like... Can I reach that? No, I can't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to scooch up here. Now, I know that Hotek's column is their capital, so if I can take that out... I mean, they've now got a lot of capital, so taking out Hotek's column won't really cause them too much Hello. You don't look like the Golden Order. There we go. Crooked Moon Munis gets... Now, I'm not at war with you, so I guess that's fine.
I weave the living forest.
Noted. Come over here. We are going to get some of those boys. Let's get Mr. You don't actually have any magic, so let's get Mystifying Miasma. Where are you going? Who are you at war with?
The chopper is in my hand.
Are you at war with Aguilon, Knights of Cardor, and Clan Morse? Okay, well that's a little bit ballsy, isn't it? Who is?
Speak.
Okay, you still got your one settlement. You are fighting Court of Librus, Agol, and Mung.
Bring fire and terror.
The Blessed Dread's still alive. Holy shit! God, I mean, often they get wiped out very, very early.
Aye.
But the dwarves are strength rank 1, which is... I mean, actually, looking at how much territory they don't actually have a huge amount. They are at war with Clan Grittus, the Wargrove of Woe, and Clan Eshin. So...
The Waker of Truth.
I guess it depends how Clan Eshin do. So we're just going to keep an eye... So, if we keep Daddy here, he can keep an eye on the Skaven settlements around this area. We can send Cloud over to Clark-Huron, just keep an eye on that. And then I'm hoping the sisters can push north, take out Hotek's column. Yeah, so they're recruiting over there. That is, of course, the problem with having these settlements. It does mean they could just pop up an army wherever. Admittedly, they're mostly going to be recruiting Skaven slaves, but I need Findle over here, or rather, I need... Wow, Mutinous Gits have got all of the all of the legendary lords. I guess they've just been picking them up. Okay, I want to know what's over there.
If we must. To battle, sister.
Oh, there are some rats here.
This is the life.
There were some rats there.
They cannot remain a threat.
Okay, they're dead.
Noble hunter for all Athaloran.
Is that... Oh, that's not this one. I hate this one. I genuinely don't know how to do this one. I think you have to line this shit up, but I've never really understood. I guess the red ones would... That one. There we go. See? Easy. That... Fuck knows.
Orders?
I genuinely don't know how I did that.
I will open them.
Okay. You can get gutter runners, can't you? You can get gutter runners, so there is that.
Protector ready.
Okay, I'm giving you one last chance. After that, you're dead to me. Alright? Can't say fair on that. When's Orion back? Because we do have Orion.
Your orders are acceptable.
You come over here. I mean, we're almost... You know, alright, how much are we... So we're getting 5 a turn. Which means we'll be done fairly quickly, and then we need to clear out the forest. So I might just leave you there for the moment. I get the feeling I'm going to need defences here. Because old Mookip here, he seems... I mean, not only is he invading my personal space, he's getting all up in my shit, which I don't appreciate. So we need to do something about that. Oh, I've got this one as well. I'd completely forgotten about this one. Just... Yeah. Who knows? Who knows? You know what? We don't need you, do we? I would like some more Glade guards, but we can't afford it. Well, no, that's not true. We can afford it. I mean, that's actually not that good. 25 armor, 12... I mean, the wound recovery time is okay, but armor-piercing weapon damage is pretty good. Research rate is... I mean, we've already got quite a lot of research. Hawkish precision's pretty good. The Dreaming Bow reduces cost of construction for all buildings in the local region. I mean, that might actually not be bad on Balloon Girl. Because
Statecrafts like no other.
Indeed. I mean, she doesn't have a missile attack, but she will reduce the cost for construction in the region, which will save me money. So let's do that. I guess we're gonna go resilient just for the extra. You've got 15% ward save, and you're going to have 40% physical resistance. I mean, I feel like I'd throw you into anything and you'd come out absolutely fine. Construction I mean, you're not really going to be in any location where that's going to be a problem. I'm going to go Aisha's Blessing. So you'll heal up, and then we can take you to take Hotek's column. We can find out what's there first. Sort that all out. That's okay. Everyone there's fine. Yoke of Ages is all good. Get some more furs. You know, fur is murder, but we are wood elves, so I guess maybe we skin humans or something. Particularly hairy ones, like really hairy back ones, you know. Take those boys down, skin them, all good. What's this? Oh, you tried to take on Daddy? You don't take on Daddy. You just don't. Oh, finally, you're back. You big hoofy bastard. Right. Okay, sorry, Findle, but you're fired.
These are dark times.
Yeah, tell me about it. Let's hope you do well on the unemployment line.
Ready to serve.
Okay, what we got? Reload time reduction for the entire army. Yes, please. Ever-reaching tendrils. You know it. Melee defense, missile. I think I mean, he is a shooty boy, isn't he? Only 40. You know what? I'm going to go melee attack. I'm going to go melee. And then reload time reduction has got to be good. We're going to go Inspiring Presence. Bolts the Forest. And Swinging Bows. Zelda. I'll give you more ammunition during forest. It's only during forest battles, but that's okay. And we'll give you evasion. And I mean, we don't. Do we? Can we recruit cavalry here? We can recruit cavalry here. Yes. So we can get the guys with shields. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get rid of one of you.
The forest calls.
And one of you.
I thirst for the hunt.
Those are the ones without shields. Wait, no. Those have shields. And then we're going to get these ones. Okay, we wait one turn, and then we deep root over to... Well, actually, I guess we stay here, because Gay and Vale is... But 4 turns away.
We will stamp out these rats. A prudent strategy.
Skaven reveal. What we got? Tretch's home.
I not wait through scat.
Tretch's home with an army.
When do we fight? Only when
I reckon
necessary.
we can lure Tretch into an ambush. So we're gonna little ambush there. Keep an eye on that.
Defender of slowing the enemy.
We're going to just murder any rats that get recruited there.
Ready to serve. Duty calls me. I must
Come and look at Clark Harons.
together as one.
Yeah, I reckon they will blunder into that ambush. I can see it happening. I'm feeling pretty good. Right, what's going on elsewhere? So, Marathi... Alright, right. Alice is finally moving on Marathi. Finally he's putting on the moves. Christ, took long enough. There's 2 Swords of Cain. Sure, why not? That seems like a fine number of Swords of Cain to have. And I want more of... I need an Azri Forge. I don't have one. I guess we go Okay, let's get one Deepwood Scout, because that's all I can afford. But that's okay. How right, elsewhere, this, I guess we're not really... Okay, we're getting one a turn here. We're just getting one a turn, which is not great. We're getting one a turn here as well, so that's slowly ticking up. So we're going to concentrate on Gay and Vale. I actually think... the thing is, I don't think I'll be able to wipe out Tretch with just one army. He will recruit armies too quickly, and I won't be able to stamp him out. Not without help. So I'm going to need Orion's army up here to lend some assistance. But let's see if Tretch blunts into an ambush. Perfect. There we go. Especially good because he's got a lot of artillery here. So killing that is going to be very useful.
It will be a glorious battle.
Tretch is not having a good war. Oh, you'll need more than Grace is, mate. Now, first things first, we need to take out these warp lightning cannons. So they're trying to get some shots off. Not doing very well. In comes our cavalry to finish them off. Gwyneth Paltrow's in there as well. And it's just this huge blob of storm vermin that don't really know what to do. Tretch is getting the shit kicked out of him by Ariel once again. Not for the first time. It's not his first rodeo. And meanwhile, already the storm vermin are fleeing. I mean, I can't really blame them. They've just been jumped. There's arrows coming in from every direction. There's horrible winged feathery things up above dropping arrows on their heads. And they're being attacked by ghost stags. So really, it is the hat trick. Yeah, Tretch's army just disintegrated. That went okay, didn't it? I mean, that army just crumbled.
Ariel grants clemency.
Okay, you've retreated. That does mean that you will be able to replenish, but there's no garrison at Hotek's column, or at least not a very good one. So, we should be able to just take Hotek's column. In theory. Okay, wound failure. That, of course he failed. It's a terrible decision. You don't mess with Daddy.
I will slay them.
Damn right you will.
Itching for fresh battle.
What a guy. What a man, what a man. What a mighty good man.
Craving prey.
Oh, thank God I don't have to give you... Just wound. Okay, Ian. Do I give you impenetrable bark? You can actually get 30 additional armour. I guess you start off with quite low armour. More speeds? I think I just get more armour, I think. Terrible and... Okay, so we can get terrible and beautiful. That will get... Yeah, those are quite nice abilities. So you give everyone around you more killy power, and there's also a reduction in leadership for 20 seconds, which... Let's grab that.
When do we fight?
Now you have... See, you've got your warp lightning cannons back to full strength. I should have killed them. Should have finished them off.
Captain of the Glade Guard.
Okay. Can you...
Pick off their weakest.
Of course. Of course you failed. Why wouldn't you have not?
They will know order.
Alright. I mean, the warp lightning cannons are the major problem. If we can take those out, we should be fine.
Battle. A regrettable necessity.
Those warp lightning cannons are trying to turn to come to bear on the advancing Hawk Riders. But you shouldn't build so many rickety death traps. Look, there's no handrail here. Absolute insanity. Anyway, so they haven't managed to get any shots off due to the cover that their own construction has afforded me. And looks like all the rest of the shots, oh, apart from one. Unfortunate. And now we have them surrounded. And so the bombardment begins.
Should we run? Flee?
Trying to get those shots off, it's just not working very well. Volleys of arrows coming in, taking out those warp lightning cannons. I really should have wiped them out last battle. Really should have concentrated on taking them out. I didn't think Tretch would be able to reach back to his own although his units are very tired, so there is that. Meanwhile, the rest of our army is just chilling out at this weird little bit of this particular... I did think Hotek's column was like this, and it is, so that's good. Okay, our Hawk Riders now need to concentrate helping out on dealing with the units on the wall so that we can then advance the rest of our forces. We have to be careful, especially with the summoned in units, because of course Hotek's column has been under the control of Tretch for quite a while. They likely have warp bombs available. The last thing I need is for them to blow up like all of my infantry or something like that. So we concentrate on taking down the warp Jezzails as well as taking out the last lightning lightning cannons. There's also got some Jezzails around here somewhere, which I think have fled off. I think it's fine. It's probably all right. More clan rats being summoned in. Again, we have to be very careful. Rout them and then pull away. Let them flee. Don't keep chasing them, because if you do that, they will probably explode and you will have a bad time. So, any Skaven siege, try and make sure... I mean, you can use it against... The AI isn't very bright. What it'll tend to do is just blow up units near your units. And so if you have, say, you know, a Gwyneth Poultry, and you charge them into a huge horde of storm vermin or something, and then hit that with some spells or dragon breath or ability, something to do a lot of damage to one of the units, likelihood is the AI will blow up one of those units, doing very little damage to your single entity target and taking out most of its infantry in the process. You just have to keep it in your head that that's what's going to happen, because it's very easy to forget when you're fighting Skaven for the first time in forever, and like throw one of your best units against one of their units. Next thing you know, poff! It's in little chunks raining down around you. Now, we need to take out these slingers. They're not going to do a huge amount of damage, but I don't like them, so... Down you go.
Come back.
No, don't come back. Making sure they're not going to rain down any kind of fire on our heads as we take out the gates. We've got the Enigmas of Dryrain taking out one, and the Stag Riders taking out the other. You know what? The Stag Riders aren't actually doing a lot of damage to that gate. It's actually pretty slow. I guess Stag just not very good. Don't have the opposable thumbs, do they? Just not very good at opening doors. Lots of fire breath coming down, doing lots of damage, and we're going to get Ariel to join in the fun. There seems to be like a lot of storm vermin blobs up over here, so if little dwellers from below should do quite nicely. And indeed it does. Doing quite significant damage, racking up the kills there for Ariel. Managed to break through. There's more storm vermin coming to plug the gap though. Our Hawk Riders have all run out of... See, this is why I don't want an entire army of Hawk Riders. They do tend to run out of ammunition very, very quickly. And although they do good damage, they don't... You know, they're not great at picking off, like, lots and lots of units unless you use your shotty thing. Whatever that one is. The long shot. As we have lots of storm vermin currently congregating to try and block the Enigmas of Dryrain, who are taking very little damage and doing a lot of damage in return, we're going to bring the sisters over to do some more. Get Kevin Ha over here to do a little bit of fire breath, even though the storm vermin are actually, you know, retreating already, but may as well. He's got the fire breath, may as well, you know, kill a bunch of storm vermin. You already got 234 kills. Yeah, it's going to 300. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Our infantry are taking the walls. We did make them climb up, but oh, what lightning? No. Okay, didn't do too much damage. And those storm vermin are getting absolutely diced. No competition. The last few units trying to hold the ground, but it's an absolute slaughter. Gonna take out that Warlock Engineer before he can do any more Warp Lightning. And Tretch, seeing that his army is, well, super dead, decides to scurry off as quickly as he can. Classic Tretch. I bet Tretch is well starting to wonder whether this whole war thing was worth it.
They must know disorder. Total destruction.
Yeah.
Regrettable, but necessary.
I want a lot of money. And that gave me a lot of money. Now, what? Do I have anything to upgrade? I've got the Dreaming Bow, haven't I? Which is fine. Could go for the ring. Okay, let's upgrade the ring.
Honed to perfection.
It had best be my turn
Remain
next.
calm.
And then we're going to get... I don't use berry wine all that much. I mean, Winds of Magic cost reduction, cooldown reduction. I mean, that just means you just cast more stuff all the time.
Twin defenders of the glade.
So let's go with that one. So we've got oodles of money. Do want to build a Temple of Aisha at some point, but let's upgrade Gay and Vale to the max rank. We could get... Ooh, the Sister... I mean, we don't have any Sisters of Thorn at the moment, do we? So let's do something like that. What about the Sacred Pools? So you get a little bit more cash there. We'll grab that because I feel like having anti-large units against the lizard men, if it comes to that, would be quite useful. Otherwise, we just got a lot of money and not much to spend it on.
I thirst for the hunt.
I mean, it's a good problem to have. Orion, what do you actually do again? Okay, there you go. Get Guardian when an Ariel is embedded in Lord's army, which is, I mean, it's nice, but we don't need it. Figure odds reduction for Elven units, charge bonus for Wild Riders, missile strength, all armies faction-wide. Oh, and weapon strength for Wild Riders and Great Stag Knights. I mean, you actually don't have an awful lot of stuff at the moment. Have you got your quest battles? You do have the Cloak of Aisha and the Spear of Kurnos. Did we pick those up? No. Will we get them? I mean, you might not be high enough level yet, mightn't you? That's probably the reason.
I live to serve Ariel.
I'm tempted to maybe get more Wild Riders in this army. Like, do we go heavy on the Wild Riders? I think we are. Look what happens. I've just recruited 6 Wild Riders. Absolutely fucking insane. I'm off the chain. Okay, we want the twist because apparently that will link up. Maybe. I guess there is this little road that runs into the swamp and doesn't come out the other. So maybe that is true. Maybe it is linked. I genuinely don't know. We might have to take Hotek's column. Oh no, because this is all one. Oh, so it is. So maybe, you know what I think it is? Because the road passes into this territory very, very briefly, and I think that means it's connected. I think. I genuinely don't know, but that's my best guess. So, you know, take that as you will. Do with that information what you think you should do.
It will aid the defense.
I'm not super worried about the defense.
Guardian of the deep wood.
That's not my concern. Cloud, you can assault units. I was going to put you in an army. Change my mind.
Woeful mob.
Corone and Paravon have confederated. Good for them. Although it looks like between Throt and Clan Scryer, they're not having the best of times. Never mind. Okay, we're 2 turns away from being... I mean, we can go straight into this one. We can just go straight into healing that forest. We're going to heal the shit out of
Show me
it.
a foe.
Show patience.
It won't know what hit it.
I must serve.
Oh, hello.
Bad idea.
Can you...
My sworn duty.
We've met the 1,000 Walls. Okay, well, wait, do you like me? Holy shit, you do.
Calm yourself, dear Brackers. This one means us no harm.
Jesus. I mean, I'm probably not... I might just... I mean, I guess it's fine.
The sisters of Twilight.
Okay, what we got? Scalpos and Scrot.
Bad plan scheme.
But more importantly,
To battle, sister.
a port. And a way to trade with the wider world. No longer will be at the
We cannot
mercy
defend against these rats.
of land. Jesus, you've got a lot of Doom Flayers. Christ. Okay, that could actually be quite nice. That could be quite nasty. But it's probably fine. Probably. And we could pick them off one by one, but where's the fun in that? We will wipe out the Skaven and we will take a port. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.